Mihailovic free kick goal ties the game at 1. Colorado and Seattle draw this weekend, but the Rapids up to a 5-way tie for second in the table as we welcome in head coach Chris Armas of the Colorado Rapids every Monday here at 10:45 in the morning sprint with Alex Ryanemi and Mike Sanford. Coach, how are you this morning?
Great. Good to be with you guys. Thank you.
That Georgie goal, it never gets old seeing someone go underneath a wall. Does it ever scare you as a coach? Like, the worst thing that you could do is like a yard outside of the penalty box, you throw something on the ground, it just hits someone's shin, and a grade A scoring chance goes by the wayside. If someone goes low, you cringe a little bit, or do you just trust the guy?
Yeah, no, we like to take that risk and we trust our shooter, that if he thinks based on even the scouting report that we've done with our set piece coach Chris Sharp, that from that range that wall might jump. That's the first part. Then it's worth taking the risk. Imagine how hard it is from close range to get up and over the wall. So technically, that's just not easy. So with that just becomes now such an ability to now you have to sometimes if you try to shoot a ball low, the ball is up in the air a little bit or it bounces. He slides it perfectly on the ground, gets the right timing, and puts it directly in the corner. Not even like in the corner-ish. It's a curler that ends up almost being side netting. Amazing technical moment for Georgie.
So speaking of that technical ability, and just bring me through like the mindset of a striker there going into a set piece. If you're going, all right, the scouting report says I can go low here. Is there an ability to change that like mid run up? If you see something where it looks as though they're standing their ground, do players change that mid run up, or is it I've made the decision, I'm committing to it?
Yeah, like you saw, right? If anyone would look back at it, right before he's about to shoot, he stops, walks over to I think Cole Bassett. They have a conversation quick. They whisper to each other, and then he comes back. So I don't know if he thought to change it or not sure, but I think almost like a penalty kick, you kind of have a feeling of what you're gonna do before you take it, and then you step up based on what you think the opposition might do, maybe the goalkeeper's positioning, maybe just where the free kick location is, and then just a hunch. But the key is that you're decisive, and then you can just calm down, slow your body down, and then technically execute. So it was really well done by Georgie.
Coach, getting the 1 point at home does get you in that third place spot, tied with a couple other teams in the Western Conference, which has been very, very close across the board. It's everybody's hovering between, seems like 18 and 12 points. How disappointed are you in the officiating decision to disallow Rafa Navajo's goal?
Yeah, listen, I'm really disappointed. But I make sure my team knows after, guys. Yeah, listen, we thought it should have counted, but let's be honest. Let's not. I'll talk to the media about that. But you guys, let's just say, hey, we had a strong performance to ourselves here. That we can the margins maybe 10% better. Lots of other little things maybe could sway the victory. However, I mean, come on, guys. Like, imagine we're at home, 17,000 people, building is full. We're pushing the game, pushing the tempo. We are the aggressors. We are the protagonists. And we're pushing 10 shots to one in the second half against one of the best teams in MLS. And to score a great goal like that, and there wasn't a foul on the play. There wasn't. So, that's gut wrenching for our guys. We work every day hard as hell to push for these moments and for our fans to not let that count. I think, and it's only because the referee blew the whistle. Like for me, this is the mistake on the referee's part. Nowadays in soccer, there's VAR. That does the job. You don't have to blow the whistle. This is not 1995 when Chris Armas started professional soccer. This is 2025. You let that play, and then you can blow the whistle, and then VAR does its job. We've tried to remove the referees, and it actually helps them to not be part of these huge decisions that change games.
A little sour from a couple of plays back in the 90s that you wish would have had gone your way, Coach. I love that.
Also, 1995 soccer, when everybody wore triple extra large jerseys, kits, and shorts. They were past their knees.
Yeah,
It's not.
5 pounds. Those jerseys were 5 pounds, 10 pounds each.
It's not like you guys let that get into your heads, though. I mean, you still had an extra like 90 seconds of game time left and had a grade A scoring opportunity on the next ball into the box. You had a corner that it didn't go your way, but it seemed as though there was a quick whistle afterward. There was some frustration from the team. I can't remember who punted the ball after the game, but is that something that you welcome into the room in situations like that?
Yes, we've talked, and I've talked to you guys about this. What I talked to my team about is when you're a young team, that is another way. Some say that's you're not experienced or not don't have as much experience as the older teams, right? So part of being a team that's maturing and growing, this group that we've kept together and just added a few pieces here and there, we talk a lot about how to manage games and how to mentally stay in it. That you know it's a gift, and every pro sport right now in hockey and basketball, you can see the guys that can just live in the moment and execute in the moment of truth. Now think about it, guys. Halftime against Houston last weekend, we come out, we score a few goals, we're down, we come back. This game, we we're down, we come back, and we're better in the second half each time that we're methodically going after games. We're not going to win it or lose it in the first 5 minutes after halftime, but we methodically go after it and we can build a rhythm. And that we did a lot in the second half to overwhelm that team. So this is the maturity, this is the consistency that we're looking for.
Some of those quality chances that were created came from a guy that's been replaced on the starting 11, and that's Kevin Cabral. He comes in the 91st minute. How pleased are you with the amount of quality that how much quality he was able to provide for you in a situation where typically you might be a little bit malcontented?
Yeah, listen, I believe in showing players support and love when they have tough times. Now, of course, it doesn't mean they're always going to get the more minutes, but I believe in people. I believe in coaches supporting players. I believe in fans supporting players in tough times. I think that's what it's about. And that's what I've shown Kevin. It's what we've shown Kevin. So imagine in 15 or 20 minutes, one, he gets a huge header that most goalkeepers in the league don't save. So he might have scored. He makes an incredible diagonal run, almost dribbles around the goalkeeper. And then let's be honest, he's pretty much scores the game winning. He gets the game winning assist. He's the one who put that ball up for Navarro. And so yeah, I'm really happy that he responded. He's up for the challenge and that he got himself into dangerous spots.
Staying on your personnel, Cole Bassett, who's been a workhorse, just hasn't found too much in the way of a score sheet and goals and assists. Just 1 goal, 1 assist through this game. Do you believe that there's going to be a parting of the Red Seas, if you will, for Cole Bassett in terms of finding the score sheet?
Yeah, it's gonna come. I mean, in this game, if we just look at this game, he ends up stealing a ball in a mid block high, like a high pressing moment, and he gets a breakaway. He slots it, got the goalkeeper leaning. He hit the post, right? So he's a guy that he has a header on the back post and a corner kick that just misses. Again, he hits the post on another play. He was active. He was energetic. He was alive. It's the great players play great. It's gonna come.
Coach, you mentioned other teams playing big time games, obviously over the weekend. You've been paying attention at all to the Avs and the Nuggets and their playoff runs?
Sure am. Yeah, I'll be watching the Avs tonight. We're tuned in over here. We're supporting those guys big time, and you see some of our guys going to the games. The doors are open for those players and coaches to come to our building, to come watch training and games. We're all in, but I'm tuned in. I love those teams. I'm always we're always on the same emails, like from up top of the organization, and there's those guys have set the winning culture around here, and I keep fighting for the Rapids. I want the Rapids to be mentioned more in those little updates. Like we're chasing those guys for success and winning.
Well on your way, Coach Armas, coming up this weekend on the 3rd, Saturday at DC, looking to continue to climb the table. As always, thank you so much for your time every Monday morning here on the Morning Sprint at 10:45. Rapids head coach Chris Armas.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much.
My last thing for you, Coach Armas, the ball don't lie, and karma is on your way. It's coming.
We're fighting for it. Thank you. Appreciate it, Mike. Yep.
That's Rapids head coach Chris Armas.